Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy with Merlin's Keeper. I have a kitty cat toasting beside me. Okay, what are we working on quest-wise? Actually, I need the Fooper feathers again, don't I? Jammernals? Something. Oops. Sorry, little fluffy friends. I didn't mean to zippy-zappy you.
The Thestrals and purchase the spellcraft for the breeding pen?
Oh, Merlin. I think you can get closer there, bud. Oh, kitty's so close to the heater. Now I have to meet him at a catacomb? Okay. Not as close as he was before he moved it. I feel like it's really close to the heater. Every time it moves, he repositions himself. Because we have it oscillating. It's like I can get more in front of it.
There's no telling what lies
What? Why is it moving?
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during... From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them. So as I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to... If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it.
I'd be interested to know what else...
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you.
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio.
No, maybe I should have been ready with spells.
At least now we know we're not alone in here. Accio.
That was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Revelio. Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Revelio.
This room is taller than it looks.
Hey, Cheeto. I'm okay, I guess. Yeah, you know how it is sometimes. I'm comfy, yeah. I put on my extra warm blankie thing because it's cold here in southern Ontario. and I've been cold all day. So I wanted to get nice and warm. Game report with Merlin's Keeper. We're still doing Hogwarts Legacy. And now we're in a catacomb with our sweetheart Sebastian. And we are going to try to find a relic that's supposed to help his sick sister. She's been cursed somehow. And she gets all these pains. So we're trying to help her. That's what we're trying to do. 68 Fahrenheit in Chile. Nice. Sounds lovely. I don't know what ours would be in Fahrenheit. Um,
Revelio.
23. Yeah. There.
Revelio.
-5. That's probably close, and we're around like
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
0 plus 5-ish, I think. I haven't looked at it lately because every time I look at it, I just want to shiver. Yeah, it got cold fast. Like, yeah, about a week or so ago, we still had the air conditioner in the window. So, it definitely got cold here fast. You think as Canadians we'd be used to it, but
All this grass
snuck up on me.
no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent splits and ran into problems.
Confringo. And then were abandoned. Revelio.
Exactly. We'll be fine though.
Sure, if a cave-in happens, we'll be fine. My money.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an old
Yeah,
tree of
I heard we're
bones.
supposed to get snow this weekend, so
Sarcophagus. Seems
I guess we'll be grateful we're not getting that stuff. No snow. No snow is fine by me.
Bombarda. Revelio.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Yeah, well, not officially winter yet, but we're getting closer. When's winter actually start? December sometime? This is just Ontario.
There's something here by the altar. Here. Bombarda.
It can go anymore from like nice temperatures to snowing
Revelio.
in the blink of an eye.
What did you find?
These are just the burr months, you know. September, October, November. Well, September's usually not too cold.
Looks like part of a student's diary.
Got your
Mentions
Santa
plans
hat
to
on.
return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
Yeah,
It
you
does
guys are
mention
getting
something
summer
else.
now?
It
Ooh.
says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
I think it would be weird that it would be summer in the burr months.
Inside this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone.
Mm-hmm.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find it.
Revelio.
Julyber? Juneber?
We've
Augustber.
made it this far.
I can't even imagine like a cold August. It is always so hot here in August.
Revelio. I need to find a safe way across. Lumos.
But it's probably the same for you. If you thought about being cold this time of year, it probably seems weird.
Lumos. Lumos. Confringo. Bombardo. Lumos. Incendio. Revelio.
So, appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me. It means a lot.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Thought these ones were used here. Some like make a bridge. We're very nice. Aw, I appreciate that. We do try, yeah, we do try.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
And bones, them bones, them bones. Oh yeah, that I got right.
Wingardium Leviosa.
What subjects, Cheeto, if you don't mind me asking, I meant to ask you, what subjects are you studying?
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt
Bless
it
you,
in my
Mr. Smee.
bones.
Nice. Revelio.
Do, 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 do.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need
Medical
it.
technology.
It's an
Oh, nice.
unforgivable,
Cool.
but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, If you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Well, not entirely. I mean, I kinda can guess. Yeah, teach me curses.
I couldn't agree more.
I like
A spell that would
curses.
save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
Is it like,
Focus your
using
It's not an easy
certain
spell to
equipment? Or is it like... Are you gonna, like, build it?
master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
You be the person who takes x-rays. Ooh, and other... Oh, that's cool. Well, we always need that kind of job, right? Sounds like a good job to have for the future. Especially with the population getting older and older. Us old folks, so we need these things. Nice.
Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio!
You can't go wrong with a job that probably gets you a few good nickels.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I tried.
Okay, circle, triangle.
That worked. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio!
And square and circle pattern like this. No. Yes. This one. This one looks like a Tetris shape. Tetris. And this one.
Revelio!
And we got more bones. Yay, more bones. And where's our last pile of bones? Behind Tetris and spirals. Tetris and spirals.
Wingardium Leviosa! Protego! Wingardium Leviosa!
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols. You are head and shoulders above these bows. Nicely done.
Revelio!
No, he
I
thinks
see
he's
why
so
Slytherin
funny.
students are so entranced with this place.
He thinks he's so funny. No potions, guys. We gotta do this without a potion. Beat up all these spiders. Ow!
For a moment there, I thought that would never end. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
I can't carry any more potions. Honey!
Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Could it be?
Break everything!
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. I'm taking it. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Revel, Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on. Here.
You more money.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
More spiders? You can't carry any more healing potions. I have enough healing potions. Definitely not the way out, but there was more treasure to be had.
Well, what happened back there?
Omnis and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
You're such a liar, lady.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
You didn't see how to get those treasures. Oh well, we don't have to get them all.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important.
No, I got the hiccups. Uh-oh.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Look, the town's burning now.
no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the
You
helmet.
don't see the smoke? My girl apparently didn't see the smoke.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
I need a yellow one.
Was that your bet? Stop by. We'll make them stop provoking them.
Uncle, to the right. Confringo.
Got him.
They're closing in.
Unforgivable.
You'll not win here.
Christian.
Boy, what have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
No, you better start following me around, dude, because
Sebastian.
I do it all the time. Seems to be all we do is use the dark magic. All right. all these things to do with Sebastian right now. He just wants to play kissy face games or something. I'm sure. Oh, I can't fly you that way. The edge of the world as we know it. We feel fine.
Revelio.
I was gonna say, I thought I saw one of these things. Or a telescope. Oops.
Here's one of those tables.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
What constellation is this one? I never heard of that one.
Revelio.
Hello? Who is it?
Revelio.
That's a long way to go. Where is he? Over here? Ah. Oh, Merlin, at least he's being quiet now. He started meowing at 4 o'clock this afternoon for his food, and I played with him for a bit, and then he decided that sitting in front of heaters was gonna be the things that he wanted to do. So I feel like I saved myself from 4 hours of him crying about food. He didn't eat all his breakfast this morning, so I hope he eats all of his dinner.
Revelio.
Mommy's gonna be worried about that kitty. I don't want to worry about that kitty. He's probably just getting fussy again and wants a different kind of food. Silly guy. But the store only carries so much wet food. So I was trying to tell him earlier. I'm like, yeah, you know, buddy, that store that we get your food from, they only have so much to choose from. Especially since they can't have gluten or
Revelio.
grain or
Who lived here, I wonder?
rice or oh my god, this is his list of dietary needs. No potato. About 11 now. He got diagnosed with diabetes last year, and then we had to give him insulin every day, twice a day. And then this year, when we took him back to get a glucometer to test him at home, they said, "Oh, he's in remission now." So, yeah, that's good. It was a rough year last year. I'm sure you know all about diabetic stuff, learning medical stuff. I never knew that kitty cats could become diabetic, but I guess they can. So we have to feed him a wet food diet twice a day. And we do it at 8 and 8. So it's about 10 past 7 p.m. He's starting to get a little antsy. He'll start crying. And, oh, I'm hungry. Poor kitty. In the morning, he likes to come up on top of me and stomp all over me. He's telling me that he's hungry. But yeah, he didn't eat all of his breakfast, which is unusual. But last time he did this, he was just being fussy about his food and wanted a different kind of food, so I hope that that's what it is again this time. He did this a few months ago. We bought some new food and had tried it for a while. And he loved it for like 2 months, and then after 2 months he was like, nah, not so much. Sometimes. I think he's spoiled rotten. But we love him. He's such a good cat. He doesn't get into any trouble. He doesn't chew wires like some kitties do. He doesn't, like, Elsie literally does when he's not hungry is sleep. We got the laziest cat in the whole world. That's okay. Suits us just fine.
400 years. 400 years I've been hearing this.
Revelio.
I cannot be with you any longer.
Hey. Don't chop my head off, please. He's adorable. And this time of year, now that it's getting colder, he loves to come and shove us off the bed. Like, literally gets up right up as close as he can do and shoves harder. I like the snuggle boy time of the year.
Revelio.
It's the most snuggable time of the year. You have a 14-year-old dog? Aw, he only sleeps when you go to bed.
Revelio.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne...
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Revelio.
I never had a kitty cat that was cold all the time like he is, too. Oh my goodness, this kitty cat finds a way to be cold, even when it's warm out. You think with all that fur, but nope. Nope, he's a cold, cold kitty. Let's identify stuff. Let's see here. Ooh, we got some new stuff we can try out. New mask? Yeah. Oh, that one's level 34. We're not quite level 34 yet. Yeah, now what? Need to go talk to somebody about divination. Oh yeah, it's her mom or whatever. She wanted me to talk to her mommy. Or me to be there when she talks to her mommy? Something like that.
Revelio.
Yesterday I finally got to do the new quest that I'd wanted to do. Haunted Hogsmeade. It was challenging. That was cool though. Fell in the water. That looks awfully cold.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a
Merlin's
genius.
beard!
The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Alright. Oh, let's see here. Look at the map again, real quick. Don't think there's too many more. Yeah, there's the one with the thresholds. I think they're too hard to get, for sure. So I'm not gonna do that one. I don't see any more quests waiting, or people standing around looking for us, so. And now we go back to Sebastian. I tell ya, why does this boy want to spend all this time with me? My favorite Harry Potter movie, I think the first one. The Philosopher's Stone, where he like goes to school, finds out he's a wizard and all that jazz. I think that one's the best one.
Revelio.
The one with the giant snake, yeah. Not a big fan of the big giant snake. That's for sure. Is that the one with the snake in it? No, I don't think so. Like the part where like all the males starts finding like ways of getting into the house that he's in with his aunt and uncle, and he finally gets to read the mail. Oh, wow, so cool.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, But perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on.
Very well.
And I still...
After you.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
You won't get away with that.
You won't stop me. You can't stop us.
Revelio. Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Team, I'm doing all the work.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
You almost had a lucky shot. Stop it. Why is it crap?
Revelio. Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Hey, buddy.
Revelio.
Oh, you ain't gonna love me? Maybe I'll feed ya. Oh, Bubby. Half an hour, bud. Half an hour. That's not too long now.
For better or for worse, we're in. Revelio. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported.
Bombarda.
This is why.
Confringo. Revelio. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Wee.
They definitely think there's something here they want. Wingardium Leviosa.
Mm-hmm. Oops, not close enough. Mm-hmm.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Well, why didn't you? Jeez, I didn't have to slide down like that if you can conjure stairs.
Revelio. Confringo.
Been so long since I've seen those movies. My goodness. Seemed like they used to play them all the time and then they just kind of vanished.
Reparo. Revelio.
I heard those, well, I shouldn't call them kids. The people in those movies who were children at the time are now having children of their own. Makes me feel really old. Because I wasn't young when when those movies came out. Maybe early 20s, right? I think.
Revelio.
I mean, I guess I was kind of young, but not like the age range that they really targeted.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Confringo.
I need to go to a merchant after all this. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of stuff to sell again.
Confringo. Revelio.
Still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
No, I don't have a purple spell because I haven't been using purple spells, and now all of a sudden we need a purple spell. Here, have a box. Oh, ow. Wow, that hurt. Oh, there's spiders now. Oh my goodness. After the dudes were spiders.
We're not finished yet.
Oh, hello. Oops, all spitters. Yeah. Get wrecked, Matriarch. Ow!
Certainly cleared the room.
Don't know why Gryffindors Gryffindors get credit for bravery, we Slytherins are teeming with it.
We're much more fun to fight with.
Bombarda! Confringo!
No, we got healing potion. That's nice.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Now, we can have a look around in peace.
Oops. You look around. I'm going this way.
Confringo. Bombarda! Confringo.
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
A book.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by his... Sebastian, I think I
Hopefully it
found
will help us
something.
unravel more of this
Canvas
mystery.
piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Thinking about it feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd,
Revelio.
to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Like that one.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying.
Nah.
Unbelievable.
Fine, I'll go date somebody else.
Revelio.
No, mail. No? I thought I saw mail. No, you want.
If he thinks he's getting away with this, he has another thing coming.
Pardon me. Is everything all right?
No, it's not. We
They
only
are
had 2
first
bells
year.
to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room.
No, that's where I would think bells would be, in the bell tower, eh?
Revelio.
I would never have guessed that.
Bells are just inside the bell tower.
Think maybe the bells are in the bell tower, guys? I don't think I ever would have found them.
Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
Revelio. The bells must be upstairs.
How do we get upstairs, per se? Oh, there are literal stairs.
Alohomora. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Ah, found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps.
Oops. I dropped the bell.
Revelio.
I dropped it. Identified head item. Oh, it's a Froggy. Hello, Froggy. Am I tasty?
Revelio.
Go back into the side of the Froggy. Find out if you're tasty or not. Okay, so now I gotta go find where that bell fell all the way, probably to the bottom. It probably fell all the way to the bottom.
Revelio.
Yep. Oh my goodness. Oh man. No, don't dingling. Like this spell. I thought it was better than Levioso, but like, you just don't have that much control over it, it feels like. You just end up like going everywhere with stuff. Now, how do I know where does this thing go? Yeah, I should put it there for now. Till I find it. Where was the other one? Oh, there it is. I'd say that one goes there, yeah. And that one must go down here. I didn't know if you got it in there. Oh, well.
I think I know how and where to approach the
Let
center
go of it.
the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
No, I'm doing bell things now. I don't want to drop it. See, if you don't get it right, then it'd be falling again. Okay, Dingling, go in your place.
That wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't.
Oops. No, was there a secret if you rang them all? In the correct order? Maybe not. Yeah, I put the bells back up. I'm sure the dude is just gonna take them right back down again if he wants them down. But, you know, just because the student put them back up. No, they gotta stay up forever now. Seriously. What's to stop the guy from taking them down again?
Revelio.
Oh, it's a festive tree. Look at that, guys. It's festive. Kinda pretty. Where did that lady go?
I enjoy having lovers down.
All of my relatives.
No, more of them, holy. Where did girl go?
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
I just won the XP. Really.
Revelio.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow. My mother cannot know where I am. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
What are you up to now?
All right.
Revelio.
Leech juice. It's the juice I always want to drink.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so...
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll...
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're...
I suppose they are known for having...
That's exactly the right word.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly.
That's right.
Yes, of course. We'll meet with them, tell them...
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me in their hospital and what lies in plan.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Yeah.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him. What with his...
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name?
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave. I'll let you know what I find.
Revelio.
Library? Why didn't we just go there? Why do you need to go to the library? All right.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
Oh, just a sec, guys. I need a bathroom break.
Now, I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly escapades. Unusual girl. Still, it takes all sorts. I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly escapades. Unusual girl. Still, it takes all sorts. I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly escapades. Unusual girl. Still, it takes all sorts.
Right. There we go. I found a kitty. While I was away.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're
Or a
about.
kitty found me. One or the other.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
I don't think that's worth the trade-off.
Stop by whenever you're about. I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly
Look at that
escapades.
kitty boy.
Unusual girl. Still, it takes all sorts.
You sit there and be cute now? He's got his happy tummy.
Fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
How many, oh, Mr. Smee must be making coffee. Smell like coffee in here. 11, okay. Just wondering how many of those moons I had. I think I need 13 of them before he'll give me a level 3 lockpick. What a good boy. I'll just sleep on the floor. Oh, Merlin, where you go?
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Sure, let's go.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hog's Head.
Yeah.
Ashwinder's heading there. And
I think maybe he went to use the letterbox. Hopefully he'll be back.
To learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
He says he needs a bathroom break.
I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by. Meet me here after you have spoken with. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find... It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help her.
I shall do all I can to...
Very well. Here's the...
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you.
Revelio.
I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
You gonna come back now, buddy?
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You gonna go to bed now? Oh, he's gonna go to bed. Right. He's a tired kitty.
Be discreet. Can't have Mr.
Go to bed.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop.
No, the kitty! No, not me. The kitty's gone to sleep.
Check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be
He's so sweet. Yeah.
order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no
not go to
my
bed.
relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled.
What you looking for, buddy?
Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often. I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say
Oh, here he comes.
I could never live without Rosie.
Come see Mommy for a minute. Good boy. Good boy. You're such a good cat. You gonna nest? You gonna nest? This is a serious job, guys. You gotta make a nest for a kitty cat. That's just right. Go, buddy. No, not that nasty. It's gotta be kitty approved. Help! Oh, this blanket's so heavy, buddy. Yeah. No, not that nasty either. I'm sorry, buddy. Mommy not getting the nesties right. I told you guys it's a hard job. Oh dear. Did I do it all wrong, Merlin? I'm sorry. Ouch! Oh, little Bitson. Oh, poor Mama.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow
You
down.
make your own nesty then.
More than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rose's letter, should you happen
You can tell
upon it,
everybody how bad I am.
to memory, you may destroy it
Huh?
immediately.
You can get me?
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
I wasn't doing it right. I did not get kitty approved.
Revelio. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away.
No, there you go. Is that good for you?
Perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Oh. Oh, that's cold water. That's some cold looking water.
Good thing the ministry banned underage.
Excuse me. You had to find your own nest, buddy? Is that one good now? No, my feet are wet.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
No, what? Why didn't we just go to the Hog's Head? Why are we running around like this?
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Excuse me.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio.
The list of food requests for my house.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Oh, good boy.
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Aww.
alive.
Student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
But, hey.
Be a chicken!
Novice luck. I'm not done with you. Death from above. That's the best you can do.
Revelio. Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
He needed help, but I didn't do a very good job. So he compromised with just laying on top of the blankets.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Yuck. Rat.
Bombarda. Confringo. Glacier. Revelio. Natty must be here somewhere.
I need your help.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk it.
I shall do my best.
It's nearby.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was...
Revelio.
It must be yours.
Mr. Abe's wand could be in there. Mr. Abe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Abe, I found your wand.
No, good boy.
I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Hurry up, dude. I thought you didn't want to get caught.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friend.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Why don't we just, you know, teleport out of here? I know it won't let me, but, you know. I already fought them all. There's none left to fight.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow.
Natsai Onai. I should have known.
Revelio.
And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Yeah.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him.
Is Mr. Abe all right?
Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that...
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had... In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and
I will look into all of that. I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great...
With all due respect, officer, the
They haven't been
done much
doing
about
anything, yeah.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in, and I must insist that you leave them to us.
Nah.
You may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Yeah, sure, no problem. I wish we got to use that map, that one that you're supposed to say that you're up to no good. That'd be cool. At some point they should let you use that map. Just once.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Been a while since I found a wand handle. Thought I found them all, maybe. Still a whole bunch, wow. Combat. We get to keep that gold-plated book? I thought that was the guy's... Yeah, and he wanted it back. Oh. Alright. Well, I guess it's time to do that. No, good boy, Mer. I'm so tired.
Revelio.
Oops. More stairs. I thought there was one closer. I didn't see it on the map. We do this now? Come on, I've been waiting like a whole semester
I
here.
have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Stairs.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
How nice to see you.
Do. Are we there yet? Open door! Mine now, demi guys.
Mine now, demi-guys. Revelio.
Cool. I didn't know he had a demi guys this whole time. I never noticed it.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial...
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository. And I discovered that they're building massive drill. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very...
I see.
And sir, there's something else.
He knew Miriam?
He liked her so much that he let her leave with it.
I don't know what to say. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact...
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's...
Incredible. All right. You'll need...
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to cheat?
It does?
So...
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say... Now, time is of the essence. Drink up.
Now we get to turn into the headmaster.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa.
Yay, we know Scrope. We met him already.
Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
But we know Scrope. He led us to the letters that led us to Jack Daw. Or whatever his name was this time. Oh, I can't Revelio anymore? Come on, you could tell me the headmaster doesn't know Revelio? How do you get to be in charge?
Professor, a moment of your time, please.
No.
I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
I'm supposed to be going down. Sometimes I get confused between down and up with that thing. Oh, he can dodge roll.
What passes for magic in these halls,
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley! What are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor! Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right.
I'm looking for my house elf.
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago. Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy...
What? But, sir, I haven't been...
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I'm on your way, Mr...
Well, there's one for my diary.
You can dodge roll as the headmaster. That's funny.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor Black. How are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with, bubo tuber pus makes a fine, mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical
Something is very wrong.
Professor, a word?
No.
Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season.
it would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are... I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sport.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Let's see.
I wonder why.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs?
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that...
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
Well, they're as good as invisible to me, sir. Rotten little extortionist holding my diary hostage.
What was that, Broom?
Nothing, sir.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blood?
Something seems a little off with the head.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Professor, I need to speak to you.
Yeah.
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might,
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise?
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth... I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the...
Well...
Good. Good. That'll be all, Weasley.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never...
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what...
Ahem! Attention, students! I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the stunning banners of Slytherin. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever. Screw!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone.
And now I'm telling...
Yes, it is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course,
Master does remember it.
It's purebloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed...
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course.
Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you!
Hmm.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Revelio.
Gargoyle? Which way is the gargoyle?
Revelio.
Time is 9 o'clock.
Revelio.
Gee, didn't I take that treasure with me? No, I guess I didn't. It's weird.
Confringo.
Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Nah. Level 3.
Alohomora.
Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
You think it would be coded to be like
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families
only open for him, so you would still need the polyjuice potion. Level 3.
Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than...
Your suspicions are correct.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio. That must be the pedestal.
When are you getting here? Let's go in there. No, fine, I'll read the book.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
You remember the first life you took? Can't say I do. All a bit of a blur at this point.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
No, I remember this being kind of tricky.
I should have run when I could. I'd be
free by now.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Look at me, Death.
Death.
The thing is I don't think you could actually hide from death. I mean, you know.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Uh-oh. Death saw me. Oh, no. See, I told you can hide from death.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Okay, Death, look the other way. Yeah, that's right. That's a big death.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Oh boy.
That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Uh-oh. No, death.
Now's my chance.
Are you sure about that? I guess so.
That's the way forward. think I'm invisible.
We were invisible before with our invisibility spell.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Well, still, I don't want to get too
This is
close.
the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power. Defender! Bombarda!
Jimkin. You can't fight death. No, Merlin, you're too cute.
Revelio. Revelio.
Me all tense in the shoulders. Hmm. It's intense.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
You are far from finished.
She's gone. Neve.
Dear, sweet Neve.
Neve. We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Mm-hmm. Oh, brr. I'm still cold. Holy, my hands are like icicles.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with in the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Mia, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain. What are you doing? Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Revelio.
You're so cute.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
You are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was...
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of...
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the...
5 names? The Keepers, and who else?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of...
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll...
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice...
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he...
Okay. We diddle diddle do, and then we do some more.
Revelio.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of... She likely told other professors, and unfortunately, she might, in fact, have...
If she knew more about what you've done...
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never...
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done it?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland...
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, And then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but a few years later, we left to come to...
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through.
He was. We all have our burdens.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not...
Exactly. And once he is gone, we will turn our... We are making progress, and we... Thank you again for saving me.
Revelio.
You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Okay. What else is there? This is the part where you learn, like, there's a whole nother half of the map that you haven't even been to yet.
Revelio. Revelio.
You call that spellcasting? Missed me.
Revelio. Revelio.
Your spells glance off of me.
Revelio. should investigate. Bombarda! Revelio.
Time isn't good to me.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Oh, he's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
The wizard will have no choice but to submit to us.
Confringo. Bombarda. Protego.
I shall avenge your death.
Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo.
As if you expect the likes of me.
Accio.
Why drag this out longer than necessary? As soon as you can.
Accio.
And utterly pitiful this land. I won't rest for this sad. Really, it is. Are you quite finished? Why can't I hit you?
Confringo.
No!
Revelio.
I will.
Bombarda. You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
Revelio.
Now we can fly again.
These rocks have seen better days.
There's more Merlin trials, and there's more everything on this side. It's like, gee, thanks, game. This is what I needed. More.
I would say that Irondale is not appropriate.
Been a while since I killed a unicorn.
I hear you.
The location marked on the map isn't far from
Confringo! That's just feel on the plane. How does that feel? Let me up, huh? Confringo!
Revelio.
Confringo!
Revelio.
You freed that horntail. I had money on it.
Confringo! Glacier! Bombarda!
Know how to get that one treasure. You went it though.
Trouble's brewing, and I'm without my friends.
You're fine, kid. You don't need your friends.
Doesn't matter if they're still alive. Concentrate on the horrible things you will.
I'll get that goblin health back. Hopefully by rummaging your corpse.
Not have it anymore.
Surprising how many nifflers you can find down there. Mind you, I do have a knack.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Revelio.
nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl.
I'm glad you came. How are they still one step ahead of us?
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, she was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic.
But these keepers are playing games with you. You need...
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. They're showing me the memories in a particular order. They...
Oh.
Of course I care, Sebastian.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends. For now.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see where the triptych...
Let's go, quick, before we're spotted.
Okay.
Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
I have slippers on. Yeah, we got some nice ones last year. I bought some, they're like, Dr. Scholl's brand. They have the, like, comfy insoles. I got them for a real good price. They went on clearance, and, yeah. I got a pair for me and Mistress Me. Yeah. I think one thing in Canada we excel at is warm things. Yeah, we definitely have warm things.
Thestrals overhead? Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not gonna trek up this mountain in silence.
When I was a kid, we had some doozy of winters, but, well, sometimes we barely get any snow anymore. I have a funny feeling this winter is going to be cold. It's already pretty chilly. Got a little space heater on beside me.
I bet the Thestral nest's close by.
Yeah, I need to catch some of those too. This is the other thing that slows them. Oh, I need the bag too.
I'm sorry we can both see Thestrals.
It's certainly not something I'd hoped we'd have in common.
No, I wanted to catch one. No, I didn't mean to do Confringo. Listen, they're so hard to catch, and you're supposed to catch a pair of them, huh? I don't know.
Revelio.
Let's go.
Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
Someone's here. You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
My friend Mr. Smee is often wearing a t-shirt and a sweater because he is always cold. Doesn't matter what time of year, unless it's really, really, really hot. Usually I'm the one who's warm, but I don't know what it is lately.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going.
Bombard! Confringo!
Revelio.
Do I want to go in there for one thing? I don't know. I guess so.
Confringo. Revelio.
Maybe it's something good. I think purple stuff is the best too, so maybe it is something good. Concentration. Red scarf.
Revelio.
And
It's gonna make everyone pay. Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us.
if it did snow a lot, I have
Did you hear that goblin?
jogging pants that I usually put over top of my work clothes if I have to like walk to work in the snow or something, and then I can take them off when I get there. And of course we have good winter boots. Can't live in Canada without good winter boots. And I always have a lot of extra mittens and stuff like that, hats, and I even have this like, it goes on your head and it's kind of like a scarf and a hat at the same time. A little old lady gave that to me at my last job. She was a nice lady. She was deaf, but she could read your lips. It's really cool. And that's become my like, usually my, like if the weather's really nasty, my go-to favorite item. Because you can like wrap yourself up nice and tight and have a hood.
Most keen to help him achieve his goal.
I bet you she thought I'd never wear it, but I wore it all the time. I wear it all the time.
I will make you pay.
It's a good gift. At least once or twice a year anymore. There's a time when you need it.
Wait. For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but Lodgok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it, that's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock.
I thought we wanted the same.
We do. Listen, he told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing.
Fine. I do trust you.
Good. Ranrock, we have our work cut out for us.
Agreed.
I think before we get into there, though, I should probably save. I have to get going. Get right ready. I think I'll be bundling up tonight. But we should be back tomorrow night. Unless I'm too tired. That's the only time I find is that if I work, I get too tired sometimes the next day. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot to do my talent. What do we want? Descendo. I didn't even transform yet. Imperio. Ooh, cool. I think I might want that one. You have a good night too. Thanks for hanging out. Stay awesome. 'Cause you're awesome. I mean, the potion one probably isn't a bad one, right? It's been nice having you. Been awesome having you. So much stuff to uncover, oh my goodness. Sometimes you wonder if you're ever gonna find it all. Alright. I will pet the kitty for you.